Hello and welcome to the Dragon Age Origins Codex Addendum video. We will be looking at the Codex, which, since this was a short video, I don't know if it had that much, but let's read a little bit about Lothering, which is the city that we came to. In ancient times, Lothering was little more than a trading post that served the fortress of Ostagar to the south. Nowadays it is larger, serving Redcliffe and the community of merchants and the surface dwarves near Orzammar. Its location on the North Road gives it strategic value, so control of Lothering has historically been a matter of contention between the southern Banorn and the south-reaching Arling. King Calenhad himself stepped in and awarded the town to the South Reach in the Exalted Age, which has largely ended the feud, or at least the appearance of it. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. So if we look at the map, this map, you can see Lothering is here, like, right in the middle of everything. This is where Flemeth's hut was in Ostagar, so that's where we were a minute ago, and we've traveled up here. And it's close by to Redcliffe, it's close by to Ostagar. It's kind of close to Denerim, too. It's a pretty good mid-location. Alright, let's go back to the Codex. Oops, not our quests, we want the Codex. Okay, let's see. What else have we to read for this short Codex video? Oh, we got some characters. A lot of characters. Alistair was updated. It says his mother was a serving girl who died when Alistair was very young. He was raised by Aemon Guerin, Earl of Redcliffe, for a time. So we learned that when he was telling us about Earl Aemon, that he wanted to go talk to him. Alright, Queen Honora. We have been given the gift of freedom by our forebears. Let us not squander it. The only child of the war hero Logain MacTyr, Honora has never been one to stay quietly in the background. It is common knowledge that in the 5 years Honora and Caelan held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. She is held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden, nobility and commoners alike, and commands the respect even of foreign nations, having once inspired Empress Celine of Orlais to declare, Honora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. Alright, so she's highly respected here. We saw her in the cutscene, talking to her father. Alright, Dog, our good friend Dog, who came to see us. The Mabari is clever enough to speak, and wise enough to know not to, a Ferelden proverb. Sarin, which is our warden, found this Mabari in the camp at Ostagar. His master was killed in the wild, and Dog fell ill from biting the Darkspawn in battle. Dog seemed to have chosen Sarin as his new master now, seeking Sarin out after the battle at Ostagar and warning of an impending Darkspawn attack. Oh, our dog. Alright, Earl Aemon. Earl Armin. What did I say? Earl Aemon. Okay. Nobility does not exist without obligation. We owe all we have, even our lives, to our land and our people. As the maternal uncle of King Caelan, Earl Aemon is one of the king's most trusted advisors. Redcliffe, while not a large or especially wealthy part of Ferelden, is a critical strategic location. The fortress guards the western pass that leads to Orlais, as well as the major trade route to Orzammar. A well-respected man, though not the most charismatic, King Caelan once said of him, "My Uncle Aemon is a man everyone thinks well of when they remember to think of him at all." Alright, so he's the one who raised Alistair, at Redcliffe here. And he is the one that Alistair wants us to go talk to try to get some support against Logain. And to fight the Darkspawn, obviously. Yeah, okay. Flemeth, Morrigan's mother. You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conabar took a wife to a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Highever. And for a time they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet, Ozan, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. Did we read this already? I think we did. So it must have been just updated. Okay, yeah. Morrigan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishal, but just who or what that Flemeth truly is a mystery. How did she save us? How did she get to the top of the tower? We don't know. Alright, Logain. Pretty sure this was also updated. During the battle at Oscar, he fled the field, leaving King Kaelin and the Grey Wardens to die. He then returned to Denerim and declared himself the regent to his daughter, Queen Honora, demanding that Ferelden follow him against the Darkspawn, upsetting a great many of the bands. So that's the cutscene that we saw with him talking and people accusing him of treason. Yeah, so he's the regent now. Alright, Morrigan. Witch of the Wild. Such idle fancies, those legends. Okay, this one was also updated. Her mother claims to be Flemeth. If that's true, the Morrigan might well be a powerful witch, for tales of daughters of Flemeth tell of twisted, monstrous women who can kill a man with fear. She was made to accompany the surviving Grey Wardens. The payment, Flemeth said, for saving their lives at the Tower of Ishal. Alright, Sten, which is this prisoner we just met. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The northern islands are remote, lush jungles. That harbor city is rumored to be the most extraordinary ever built. These are the lands of the Kunari, lands that no foreign eyes ever see. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Only the stories of the 3 exalted marches waged against the giants have reached the south, until the arrival of Sten. The stoic giant in the cage was surely the strangest thing the people of Lothering had ever seen until the blight struck. He was sent with a small group of Kunari soldiers to investigate the blight and report back. Outside Lothering, where they were ambushed by Darkspawn, they fought off the attack, but only Sten survived. Farmers found him dying and took him in, but when he awoke, alone and unarmed, he panicked, killing the entire family. Realizing he had sacrificed his honor, Sten waited for the villagers to come and surrendered, expecting death. Alright, so that's the guy that's here in the cage. That in the next video, we'll try to see if we can get him out to help us with the Darkspawn. Alright, Ben Tegan Garen. The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it. So he's the dude who was talking back to Logain in that cutscene. Younger brother to Arl Eamon of Redcliffe and uncle to King Kaelin, Tegan holds the Banorn of Rainsphere, a tiny province of Redcliffs squeezed between the Frostback Mountains and Lake Calenhad. Ben Tegan avoids the Denerim court except to go hunting with his nephew and rarely makes himself heard at the Landsmeet, preferring to leave politics to his brother. So, Arl Eamon's brother. Also the dude who is standing up to Logain at the Landsmeet. Alright, anything more? Let's see. A note from Sir Henrik. So this is the note we found on the side of the road with the raiders. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Brother Genetivi is the author of many of our Codex entries. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in the thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donal awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. Alright, so this guy's looking for the urn of sacred ashes. He believes Brother Genetivi knows how. Brother Genetivi, like I said, is the Chantry scholar that's the author of all these Codex entries, or most of them. And also, he's looking for Sir Donal at Lothering, which is where we are. So maybe we should find Sir Donal and tell him about Sir Henrik looking for him and that we found his body on the side of the road. Okay, and that's it, because you probably don't care about controls, party approval. I guess that's kind of important. The people in your party can either approve of what you do or disapprove of what you do, and it kind of affects your relationship with them. And you can buy them with gifts. If they don't like you very much, you could give them gifts and they'll like you. Alright, and the job board, which is the board we looked at to get our jobs, and the world map, which we just looked at. Alright, so that's it for this short Codex video. It's a short Codex video to a short video. Sorry it was so short. Something came up and I had to step away for a moment. But the next video will continue on. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. Bye.